Hey YouTube, it's your boy Widgie here, coming at you with some more Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. Now, before you get your pitchforks out and you start rioting, I'm sorry, yes, it is another brick mirror, but it's an interesting one. It is really, really interesting. And you know it is because it is with the one and only oversensitive gamer, aka Sir Callan. Yes, got another replay for you, so I hope you really enjoy this. This is showcasing a British fast fortress strategy.
Before we go any further, this video is sponsored by Free Food Party, a hustling and bustling Discord server of over 500 members serving the Age of Empires 3 community with not only strategy and civ guides, but regular cash events with some of the best players in the game streamed on their own Twitch channel. It doesn't stop there. They have recently released their own standalone website packed with live leaderboard statistics, live games being played, a tier list maker, and links to the latest content from other creators. I'm sure there's going to be much more added to this fantastic site, and I wish them all the best. These guys are truly committed to providing you with the best AoE 3 content around, so tuck in and gorge on as much as you like. Links to all their socials in the description below. Let's get back to the video.
Something that you never really see, and it was something that sort of started around maybe, maybe 6 months ago, even beyond that, when there was the main sort of overhaul update for the Brits, where there was a card known as the GMT card, which is the Greenwich Mean Time card. People were trying to use that and trying to get some kind of fast fortress strategy from the Brits, but it never really materialized, and there's been other changes beyond that, of course, with the villagers being changed, all that kind of stuff. That means that sort of not many people are really trying out a fast fortress with the Brits. But Sir Callan is trying to revive that, ladies and gents. We're going to see what kind of fast fortress strategy he does here. I hope you guys enjoy this. Strap yourselves in, and away we go. So, of course, on the bottom part of the map, we have Sir Callan himself playing as the Brits in the red. And on the north side of the map, we have the Light of Dawn. I don't know who this is, playing as the Brits in the cyan. And the Light of Dawn here has gone for the double house, the standard, into 3 settlers. However, Callan here has gone for something a little bit different. He's gone for a TP opening with a house, and he's gone for the Greenwich time. It's back, ladies and gents. Here it is. It arrives fast. You get a TP wagon. Each of your trading posts improve any politician and technology research by 20%. So at the moment, he's going to have 2 TPs, which means that it's going to reduce any kind of tech and politician, and I believe that's the age up, by negative 40%. So it's going to be super quick. So this is why the fast fortress strategy with the Greenwich Mean Time card is really good. Oh, who's going to be getting this 85 XP? That's going to be fantastic for Callan, and he doesn't get it. He loses out on the 85 XP. That's really, really harsh. That's something that you really want if you're doing an FF strategy. You really want XP tempo. Card tempo, XP tempo, whatever you want to call it, you really need that when you're doing a fast fortress strategy, especially a naked one, and I believe that is what Callan is doing here. So he's basically just gathering food, improving his herd. He's got a nice herd on the right hand side here, and on the top left he's got one over here. Now I am going to be doing a video in the near future which is kind of a guide. I'm going to give you a little sort of sneak preview, maybe not a preview, but kind of a little teaser of it. And I'm going to just be giving you a guide of how to master the Age 1. You know, whatever civ you're playing, just a nice standard, what you need to consider when you sort of need to get the quickest Age 1 to Age 2. What do you need to do? And it's for anyone playing the game, whether it's a beginner, first-time player, professional, whatever. There's some things in there that you might need to know. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Anyway, let's see. So the Age Up is on the way. We're going with the Governor for Callan here. So he's going to be getting an outpost and 200 gold. And the Light of Dawn, he's already quite ahead now because he didn't go for a trade post. So he went for double house. So he's got more vills. He can collect food quicker. And immediately he's pretty much got all of his vills on wood, sorry. He's getting a manor house. He's got his market. He's probably got his, he's got his wood cutting tech as well. And let's have a look at Callan here. He is on the Age Up. He's a little bit behind, but he's already got 1 card, ladies and gents, backed up, and he's going to have 2 ready to go by the time he ages up. He has just picked up, or is he going to pick up? I don't know. Oh, he did get, is he going to get it? Oh, he missed out again. He's so unlucky. Well, not unlucky. He's just not that skilled. It's a skill issue, ladies and gents, on the treasure here. And Live Dawn has actually gone for Governor Age Up as well. And he's going for like kind of an interesting sort of bit of aggressive opening here with the racks. Standard stuff here. If you want to try out Brits, I would really recommend this kind of play that Light of Dawn is doing here. It's a very sort of standard, quite safe idea. Now, Callan has aged up, ladies and gents. What is he going for? Of course, he's going for 700 coins straight away and 700 wood. So this is something that you would do if you're playing China, for example. China are very well known for their naked fast fortresses, and you do the same kind of thing. You know, you'd ship 700 coin. You do the same for Spain. You do the same for Portugal. You do the same kind of stuff if you want to go for a naked fast fortress. So here we go. 700 coin. He's got, look at that macro, beautiful. He's got the 300 waiting there. So immediately, boom, he's going to be able to age up here. And then he's got 700 wood for his infrastructure straight after it. And we're going to play we're going to keep close attention on the buildings that he's going to be putting down when he's in transition from age 2 to age 3. We're going to be having a little look. What is he building? What text is he going for? What is he doing with this fast fortress strategy? So, because the interesting thing is he's got a defensive outpost here. He hasn't got an aggressive one. I think with this build, you can do that. You definitely can opt for that. I think it's just that, you know, he's a little bit nervous that the Light of Dawn might put some age 2 pressure on him, so he's not going to commit the outpost into the middle of the map. But it definitely is an option. Now look, what do we see? We're seeing the Glorious Revolution here, which gives you the unique church text for the Brits. And what else are we seeing? A manor house is going down here. Are we going to be seeing anything else? See, look, we do see that pressure from Light of Dawn here. He is going to be sieging that TP. And more musketeers are going to be rolling in that Callan's going to have to deal with. And what do we see at the back here? We do see a church, ladies and gents. Of course, we see a church. And look at the macro right now. Kind of interesting. All villagers right now are on wood. All of them. And we're just creating manor houses. We put a church down. Quite straightforward so far. Nothing too crazy. And we're going up with an interesting age up that I haven't mentioned. The Mohawk Statesman. When do you ever see a Brit player aging up with this? That is going to give you, ladies and gents, 7 Haudenosaunee Tomahawks. And look at those bad boys. We basically have 7 musketeer units. Native musketeer units are coming out. And now, immediately, the Vils have all pulled off of wood. The minute those Tomahawks have gone out, we've pulled all the Vils off of wood, and now we're going on to food. And look, we're going for 2 Falconets are coming in. So we're going to have Tomahawk with Falcon. Nice combination. Very, very good. Basically, your Musk Falc is going to be hitting. And look, he's getting all of this food in. What is he getting it for? He's still training Vils. He did try and go for the 50 coin treasure and was unfortunate again. So he's been really unlucky with those treasures. And we're going to be seeing what's going to be coming out here. What is all this for, ladies and gents? Some of you already know watching this. You have the big brain knowledge of the Brits and the church text, because I don't. I have barely any knowledge of the Euro sort of church text. Here it is, ladies and gents, the Black Watch. It's coming in. Let's see what we're going to be seeing from the church. I think it was about 1,000 food, potentially. I can't remember how much food that was there. I wasn't keeping an eye on it. But let's see it. Here it is. Look at these units, ladies and gents. 400 HP each. 63 base damage. 63! And they've got 40 siege as well. So this is pure Musk Falc combination here. And we can see now that Callan's gone back. His macro is kind of the food and wood. He's going to continue with building manor houses. I think he's going to try and boom off of this pressure. Let's see how he can deal with this mass Musk infantry here. I don't think Light of Dawn has even seen this. Yeah, he is getting the hell back. And quite an interesting build order and strategy and opening. It's not really as memey as Callan likes to do things. This is actually a pretty viable build order that you can pull off, guys. It probably is situational, but it's definitely not kind of memey or toxic or anything like that. It's just taking a fast fortress strategy for the Brits. And we're going to try and see that Husk's going to try and get on top here. They are not going to be able to do very well here against the Black Watch. One Falcon is going to be able to go down, though. And the second one is going to be able to go down as well. And Light of Dawn doing a good job here, clearing up. But he needs to be careful because there's still a lot of Black Watch here. And they have a huge amount of HP. Pulling the militiaman there from the TC was fantastic from Light of Dawn. He's going to be able to actually do some decent damage against this fast fortress. And we do see Callan here going for the 5 Hussars. And he actually hasn't got anyone on coin right now. So he's not producing any units in this. So I'm very interested to see how on earth he's going to be able to come back from this. He's getting a market down right now. He is finally moving some vills over to coin. And he's going to have to retreat all the way back. But he is going to be using these Hussar here to try and see what he can do. He has intercepted. Is he going to spot it? Well, yeah, he definitely is now because Callan... because Light of Dawn actually attacked one of them. And that Hussar is going to be going down. Let's have a look in the main base, though. He's going to be pushing in with the militiamen. Probably not the best idea, but he's going to try and get as much value from them as he possibly can. And now Callan has another card available. What is he going to be going for right now? This is his arsenal. It could go 10 longbow. He could go 8 vills. No, he's going for 9 musketeers. Okay, so he's really doubled downing on the military units. And he's actually peeled a couple of the Black Watch off here. And he's going to try and see what he can do. What damage he can do. And he's going to try and weave Hussars in here as well. So he's trying to be a real nuisance all over the map. I've really noticed that Callan is a really good sort of multitasker. He is very, very good at having sort of multiple groups of troops all over the map. And he just causes absolute carnage. And he really gets under the skin of his opponent. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. Look, he's got the double 2 Hussars here round the back line. Going to be getting... 1 Vill's going to be going down. Those Vills do serious damage in groups, though. Really taking those Hussars down. And one of them is actually going to survive. And now we do see the 9 Musketeers coming out. They are not upgraded yet. The barracks is going down now. And a lot of Vills on coin. Quite a lot on the macro there. What is that for? I'm not too sure. Are we going to be seeing something else from the church here? Is that something that's on the cards for Callan? Potentially. I don't know. I can't see what church upgrades there are, and I don't actually know what the unique church techs and improvements and stuff like that is with the Brits. I honestly do not know because I never really played them, but a couple of Vills are going to go down here. 3 Vills, 4 Vills going down there. That's fantastic for Callan. Light of Dawn on 41 Vills, 37 for Callan, so he's really trying to pull it back here with the eco. And yes, he is getting the Vet Musketeer upgrades. I thought he would do that. It does make sense, seeing as he's got quite a few of them here. And Light of Dawn is going to try and do a little bit of raiding himself. He's going to be able to get a Vill off of Callan here, but he is going to be losing that Hussar. And boom, we do now see 10 Longbow coming in now for Callan. And just continual Musk production now is on the way, pretty straightforward for him. He has got some Vills all the way out here. I think they're trying to run away from the raiding that was going on. An interesting play, and he is right out in the map here. This map is really crazy. You've really got to get your herds in, because a lot of the herds are in the middle of the map, and you can't build here. So you really have to bring them in to land so that you can try and protect your Vills and your hunts. And that is exactly... you know, what Callan's trying to do. He's got a barracks on the side here. And he's doing a pretty good job with clearing up quite a few of these units here. And we do now see further units coming in. And looks like a few more Vills are going to be able to go down. But Callan is going to do some good job here. And remember, Light of Dawn, he's only got Musketeers in age 2, ladies and gents. He is not aged up at all. He's not even thinking about aging up. He is doubling down. He's going for the Grenadier Guards. He's going to try and improve his Musketeers further. But this is the real sort of, you know, key part here for Callan. You know, he's age 3 now. He's got the Vet Musketeers. He is looking pretty darn good right now in his situation. Very, very good. He's looking super good now. This is the age advantage that he has, and he now has nearly an eco advantage. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. He's still quite behind in Vils, but he has the upgraded Musketeers along with some of the Blackwatch still. He's still got 4 of those Blackwatch in play, and he's just continuing Musketeers now. Because it is a Brit mirror, normally it just does descend into Musketeers. But we can see here, yeah, he's not trading the best. Probably does want to back out of that, I would say now. He's probably overextended a little bit. We do now see another battle going on here. Callan's Vils are under attack. And he's going to have to try and use his vet musks here to try and fend off the age 2 musks. He is going to be bringing back the longbow here as reinforcements. And he's got another card available, though. What is he going to go for? Is he going to go for 8 Vils? Yes, he is. He's going to try and see if he can get back up with that eco advantage because he is down on Vils. Light of Dawn is kind of ahead. He's got 8 Vils ahead, so this is going to be perfect for Callan. He's going to bring 8 Vils back up. And that's going to be really good for him. What Light of Dawn needs to do now is try and age up. He needs to age. He's doing great with some of the raids here. I mean, he's taking just 2 more Vils down for Callan. That's really not ideal for him. I don't know whether he's going to lose a 3rd one in this engagement. But, yeah, Light of Dawn now needs to think about aging up. He can't be in age 2 for much longer. He's just not going to be winning the fights. He hasn't got the quantity. But Light of Dawn is going to continue, I think. Yes, he's going for double musk production once again. And he's got 6 musketeers on the way. He is sticking right now. But it looks like Callan's going to be able to chase down the few of musketeers that he does have left here, unfortunately. And now there's even more going on the left side here. This is what I'm saying about Callan. He's just all over the map. And he's going to be clearing up a couple of Vils here as well. So Light of Dawn on 43. Now Callan is on 44 with that 8 Vil shipment. He is now ahead slightly in that eco. And he's an age up. So he's looking really good now. He is really, really looking good. He's going to be moving ahead here. Trying to see what he can do. He's going to be able to easily pick off these musketeers here coming out from the racks. They're just going to get cleaned up. Another card is now available for Callan, and boom, he's going to be putting a nail in the coffin, ladies and gents. Going to be putting down a fort wagon very, very shortly. Another battle going on right here as well. I didn't even know Light of Dawn put an outpost down here, but that's quite a nice placement for him to try and see if he can get some of these hunts. But I mean, it's just not going to happen. You know, Callan's got great map control. Some Hussar have actually come out now from Light of Dawn. Light of Dawn has a lot of gold backed up here. And I think it's because his Vils are really being pressured here. If we actually look at the vision, it's looking pretty rough for hunts for him. And look at this. Callan just knows. He just has the instinct. He knows where it's the best raid, and he's moving these musketeer around. And all he needs to do is basically siege down these outposts, and he's got control of the left side. We can see the only hunt available really is here, and then he's going to run out of food. And the thing is, Callan just has all of this middle map locked down. He's got a hunt here as well. So his sort of future in this game looks a lot better than Light of Dawn right now. He needs to try and think about aging up, but he's not, ladies and gents. He is going for another 6 longbowmen. And Callan here is just continuing with musketeer production. And he's just pumping those Vils out. That's what he's doing. Now he's getting down a fort on the right side of the map. He's going to be locking it down even more. And he's probably going to try and see if he can bust through this base here. The sort of forward base that Light of Dawn has put down. Yeah, we can see there's even hunts down here that Callan's getting. He's got such great options for food here. And that's one of the worst things with the Brits. Whether you're playing a Brit mirror or whatever you're doing, Brits rely so much on food and hunts. So it's really important that you establish map control and you keep your hunts under control, because if you lose your hunts and you start to run out, it is pretty much GG, ladies and gents. It really is not looking good. And we can see now those outposts are going to be going down for Light of Dawn, and another one is going to be definitely on the way here. And I think it's going to be push time very shortly for Callan. The fort is now up. And he hasn't even got placer mines. He's just getting them in now, and he's got 1,000 coin on the way as well. Score gap, we can see 4k in score, 50 Vils for Callan, 47 now for Light of Dawn. He is going to have to pull some of his Vils off, though, because he is going to get pressured on the middle here. But I think he's absolutely fine. He's got age 3 musks. We must remember that. And the longbowmen are not upgraded, but he doesn't really need to worry too much about them at all. And we do now see Hussars are going to try and dip in, see what they can do. That was a really unfortunate for Light of Dawn there. Is going to be losing a couple of them. And that is the cue for Callan to push into the base here. And we're going to see what Light of Dawn can do. I think it is a very grim outlook for him. Callan has put some great pressure on right at the early point of the game with the fast fortress. Very, very nice. Yes, it didn't go to a great plan. He did lose quite a bit, but it did give him the footing. He did have the age 3. He had the age up advantage. And now we are seeing he's just going to walk straight in to Light of Dawn's base and immediately just start sieging the TC. Right-click TC time, ladies and gents. That is what we are seeing. And there's nothing that Light of Dawn can do here. He hasn't got the poke ability. There is the GG, ladies and gents. I hope you really enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this. Is the Fast Fortress back for the Brits? Well, we'll have to see. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next video or the next stream. Catch you later. Bye.